One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Henry. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
You can tell this quarterback and these wide receivers are on the same page. Quick read, quick throw, quick success.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Line gets set, first down.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there. This guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Touchdown Broncos! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's reeled in. It's Black. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Got it behind the line. It's Parker. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Right on target this time. There he goes. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he got loose.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, that is a great tackle, man. Your safeties have to be great tacklers, especially nowadays with all these quarterbacks that want to run. These good athletes like this guy right here, nice job being in space, getting him to the ground. That is a tough act.
Touchdown, Boise State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got a man. It's Henry. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Runs through another guy.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos are flying down the field. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Wagner. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the complete.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He lets it fly. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. Great move. Now he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play is going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Got his man quickly. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's St. Clair. He misses his man, the accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long.
Offense working from the pistol. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got...
And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Black. Oh, a lot of space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Boise State. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this offense continuing to push.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the run, it's Parker. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the...
This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are...
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.